Hey class, I wanted to go ahead and go over this next assignment that we're going to have, which is over the circulatory and respiratory stations assignment. This is in a new program that we're going to be using called Teachermade. And as long as you click on the link, you're going to get this screen that shows up on your computer. Once you get in here, all you're going to need to do is begin with Google. And as you begin with Google, I want to make sure that you're using your school account. Okay, so make sure you're using your magnoliaisd.org email account. So make sure it is MISD. And I want you to go ahead and log in. So I'm going to use my personal one for right now because I was practicing with my school one. So as you log in, you're going to get this screen that looks like this. The very first thing that I'm going to want you to do is click on this text box right here, and you're going to input in a text box. And for that text box, I want you to put in your name. So I'm going to write student name for right here, but this is where I want you to put in your name. Okay? As you're viewing your stations for you to view, you'll want to make sure that you have those in your other tab available for you. So when you start to answer, you can go ahead and type your answers for station 1 in this box right here. And that whenever you go to question 2, you can go ahead and type your answers in this box. Once you've moved through station 1, you'll then navigate on to station 2. In station 2, you are going to have your diagram with information that you want to match with the correct one. So if I look at A, I want to pick the correct option that represents A. Whichever one I think that is, I'm going to go ahead and put that there. So if A is pointing at the lungs, I'm going to go ahead and put that this is your exchange of gases. If I look at my first one here, it carries oxygen-rich blood. I'm going to pick the correct one. Granted, I'm not going to put the correct answers, guys, but let's say I pick B. Okay, so you'll pick whatever answers in your drop-down menu that you want. You should have one for each answer, and you should not have any repetitive answers for that station. When you get to station 3, make sure you read your questions and pick the correct answer. So if I answer number 1, I'm going to pick my answers, and these could be the same, these could be different. So it's going to be up to the questions that you have in your stations. Same thing for station 4. Make sure you read those questions, and you'll do a drop down and pick the correct answers for those. As you move through this assignment, you're going to go ahead and move on to station 5. Station 5 is another type in the box that's provided for all 3 questions. When you move to station 6, it is the same thing. Type in the box for your answer. One of the neat things that I do like about Teachermade is that once you are finished, you can go ahead and turn it in and you're done and it submits it for you. But let's say that you had some other stuff you needed to work on and you're like, I'm going to come back to this later. What will happen is you can click save for later, and it'll actually save your worksheet as to where you are at. Okay, so then whenever you're ready to come back into it, you just click on that link again. And so I'm going to reload my worksheet. I'm coming back in here and it has saved my progress. Then I can go ahead and start working in here again. Don't click this blue I'm done button until you're ready to submit the assignment and you are completely done. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know and reach out to me. Bye, guys.